Hello and welcome back to Coton Gaming. We are here today for more Anno 1800, episode 11 of the Anno 1800 playthrough. And today we're going to sort of just focus on one island. So at the moment in time, we are going to look at Ditchwater, as apparently there's a carnival going on. Okay, that's fine by me. We're going to sort of fill their needs.
So we're gonna a new milestone.
Oh, we did. New city. We've actually become that. We've got enough artisans in, and I believe that means we can now make. Oh, what does this look like? Now, okay. I thought that would be on one direction. Oh no, it's okay. So that's pretty cool. We can now make actually proper squares and stuff, which would be pretty good for the beautification part of it. And paths. We can actually make paths.
I have a fitting for new boots.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. Does this mean we get only in the new world? Ah, okay. So we need to fulfill their by fulfilling their happiness now. And they need beer. We have no beer, and they want rum as well, which we have to grow in the new world. And yeah, we need to sort of
sweet as honey.
Step up the production of bread and soap is the main
Hail
thing.
to thee, high above the rest.
So bread and
Dead
soap.
on me feet.
Have we got a trade route? Trade route has multiple issues. Yes, it does. Right. We'll delete that one actually. Right. And we should find the ship that it was.
Stations!
Right, we'll go back here. Minotaur is an upgrade. Okay, we'll develop put everything back. And do we have a surplus of bread on this island? Not really. We have a surplus of flour though. So we can put another bakery in, and that should solve that sort of problem.
No less than we deserve.
Okay. Right, we need to get that one back up to being workable. So there isn't really a surplus of bread on here, but there's a surplus of sausage and soap. So we're going to start a new trade route. That trade route, we're going to have it from there to there. We're going to pick up pork, bread, and also soap. And we're going to unload everything. I think let's go with 20 to start with. Maybe only 10 bread, because we haven't actually got a big surplus of that. And then we will get rid of everything we can. Right, so let's do that one. We need to add a ship actually. Mother Goose has, is it one of the Dauntless, or let's get the Dauntless on the go. Okay, so that's doing that. And the canned goods are being taken. Is it to here? What is being made here? We've got cattle farms and red pepper farms here, and that's pretty much a sustainable thing there. What else have we got here? We've got potatoes and hops and fur. So for beer we need grain, which we don't have here, but we do have a hop farm. So we can get a hop farm in. I'm hoping that this isn't going to be an annoying farm. It sort of is. How far does it go before we...
Could this be my lucky island?
No.
Ingratitude. That's your voice.
Let's find 3 more. Right. We've got one of them.
Game
Which we can
saved.
probably move up a bit. Yeah, we'll move up a bit. And put another one in. Just to get that rolling. We do need to upgrade this. Which we can now, actually. Alright, let's upgrade that. Are we getting a surplus of anything? No, which is great. Still beams, right. So this is pretty much entirely self-sufficient now. Apart from we need to build a few more farms. Which is fine by me. Let's make sure these road connections are perfectly fine. And we'll get some more. Well, that is not the thing I was thinking of. Ah, do we actually have any? So,
Peddlers say there's nowhere to take
pretty
it.
connected to the road.
Perhaps this island is as yet
No,
I
stop
feel
it.
chi, the burden of
Feel
shame.
chi. That apparently has no symbol, which is fine by me. But so we've got the production going-ish. Right, we still have a lack of workers, which means we need to send. Do you have?
You can rely on us.
We can send some wood over. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why are we selling timber? No, no, no. What are we doing? We'll sell 150. We need
Frigate first class.
wood to be over here.
You reached a new milestone.
There's a village somewhere. Ah, it's over here, isn't it? Oh, we don't have a bloody fishery here. Crap. Right, maybe one. Maybe one will be enough. But we've got enough workers currently here for the needs of this place. So they want, what happiness do they want? Schnapps and a pub. We should build a pub. I'm gonna build it. Oh, that's awkward. Ah, just here. That'll be fine actually. When the ship decides to come over, we sort of need to make these islands sort of self-sufficient. Yes, they're missing that, which is
Ready the ropes.
not a great thing. So we'll actually brick this bit, just in case we need to make another fish bit. Which we will. Just in case. Then with that we'll upgrade these and fill in this bit. Which is fine. So we should have enough workers here now. Once these people start filling in. So, their happiness going up is going to make it so more people actually come in. So yeah, that should now be fine. I don't know if we're going to need to drop it down 25%. But then sort of up these. Their happiness is going to be piss poor here. Let's do 25% on everything. See what the happiness is like there.
Game saved.
Okay, only -5. That is fine, to be fair.
A fire consumes one of your factories.
Okay, in Poncho de la something or other. Do we have Fire Brigade? Trade Union Fire. Yes, we do. It does not reach. That is aggravating. We will train them there then. That's a bit annoying. These are self-sufficient as they are, so we will go back into the old world. Yeah, that's fine now. It's perfectly fine. If we get a surplus, which does not look like we are. Right, so now these guys should be pretty happy. The soap is coming on in. Right, they want... Ooh, schnapps is not
I feel
great.
it reflects the times. Oh, impeccable time it changes. Really?
Yes, really.
It must be wonderful to share
What's
the
the
good news
schnapps
with
looking
others.
like? Okay, so where's our canned food place? Oh, cannery. That's right there. So the goulash is the thing we're missing, isn't it? Yes.
The fire has been vanquished.
So goulash not so good, and then canned food is then in turn not so good. So if we got another goulash thing, there, it's fine. The schnapps. Wait. So potatoes we do not want to sell. Schnapps we want to make a crap tons of. Which we are not doing, so maybe we want to up the production of schnapps. We sort of don't want that. Change that to 0. God's sake, 0. Our wood production's down. Do we need wood production to be down? Greatly decreasing. So that seems to suggest that
Every day a market day.
that this needs to be back to 0. So we're selling that.
The festival has ended.
The festival has ended. We've got a lot of weapons. I'm actually going to tell them to sell it. Because weapons should get quite a lot of money in. And we're going to downgrade the steel stuff actually. So their output is full. They're making it into weapons.
Stores can't whine about the hours.
Change that and change that. We'll change that as well. Salt mine, get that down. So happiness is going through the roof at this moment in time. So soap production we sort of need to up, don't we?
Things are somewhat humdrum.
So right, fish is going through. So that is not being that's not happening anymore. We're going to get it through some other means. What's the soap looking like?
You can rely on us.
So the trade route needs to adjust it because soapage we can go 25. Let's go 10 on that actually, because it's looking like we're losing it. But then again, we're
Game saved.
output full. Output full. Because we haven't upgraded that. Why would we not upgrade that?
A careless disposition may
Got a
bring
lot of
negative
pigs,
chi.
so we need more sausage. Let's get it in there, that'd be fine. A whole lot of pigs. Saying we could up the production here, but I think just another one would be fine. Yeah, it's pretty much going to plan. What else?
Ship under attack.
What?
Stations.
Ceasefire has ended.
My ship is going to attack him.
Every man will be avenged.
Everyone will be avenged, okay. Well,
Affection falls upon grateful ears.
okay, good. Yeah, we've got more weapons.
Coordinates plotted.
Fine by me. We'll take Pertillo and put him, get these weapons back in. Right, your happiness. What you doing? What's the happiness on these guys?
Life is so-so.
Oh, okay.
We look out.
So happiness affects different people, different like so. The workers have a different happiness thing. So workers and farmers want schnapps, whereas artisans don't want schnapps. They want beer. Beer needs grain. Do we have grain on this one? We do. So we might as well. Have we got a surplus of grain? Not really. But if we downgrade this by 25%, then we should be able to do get a malt house on the go. Now, I probably don't want to put it here because this hasn't been upgraded, I don't believe. Oh, it has, yes. So it's been upgraded. We can put it here. So we'll make it. So what do we need? We need workers for this, right? Okay, so Jesus, does that mean these guys need schnapps? They don't have schnapps at all. They're not happy at all. But they have a pub and a church, and they want beer. Okay, yeah. So now these workers are annoying. They want schnapps and beer, whereas the artisans only want beer and the farmers only want schnapps. So we sort of need to have a schnapps production facility that is going mental. No warehouse, because I've been an idiot. So I'm going to put it on a little off-road.
We lack the requisite.
But, right.
We're all fuller.
Saw mill product, that's fine. And we'll get...
What to do with free time?
Jesus Christ, they're doing it as well. Right, should we... We can upgrade all of those. So we are just waiting on just the wood. Okay, that's fine. So now these should be going into overdrive. Too many transporters. There's too many here, which I can sort of understand. But these guys are sort of looking fine, aren't they? Yeah. Right. So now we're making malt. And malt requires, where is it? Beer. For beer, here we go. We require hops to be transported in a brewery. So we can actually put a brewery down. But we need to set up a trade route. So we get a trade route that goes from Luderup. Trade route from Luderup to the thing. We'll get to the Pritio. They will load in Luderup hops and just 50 of them, and then we'll unload them there. And we'll make this even better. Well, then we'll load at Capella. We'll load beer. And in Ditchwater, we will unload them. So it's going in a circle now. Okay, so that should be fine. So yeah. So this one is going full circle on the hops production. To be fair, we probably could. We'll just delete that. We'll put it on here actually. Right. So in Ludrup we will load the hops where the hops are. We'll load the hops there. I don't know why we're not doing just the mould, because they don't need them over here. And then the mould. Quickly, there we go. And then in Capella, we will unload them, but in the Capella we will then. It needs to be the other way around, I think. It needs to go to Ditchwater last. Yeah, so it goes loads, unloads, but then loads up beer, and then it will unload. No, it will unload beer there, and then it will only need 3 bits, which is pretty damn good. Right, we've got some notifications and whatnot. It does mean that we've got a ship that I believe
You can rely
has,
on us.
Yeah. Put the hops back on this island, and they'll get automatically transported, which will be fine. That ship is
New
under attack
orders,
at the
Admiral.
point. Right. No, not throw it. Don't throw it overboard. Jesus Christ.
Keep her constant.
Send it there. And seeing as you were attacked, you can go back and
Make
repair.
sail.
So that should satisfy
I
the need for
dream of
beer,
better.
as long as we can produce it fast enough, which I don't know if we will. Sewing machines is the next one. Why on earth would you need a sewing machine? But we've got pretty much everything on the island we need to make a sewing machine.
Ceasefire has ended.
So in that case, the sewing machine will.
Does this land
come
belong to your
It does
resentment?
belong to me. Okay, we are getting wood now, which is good because we're going to be using it as well. But there you go, guys. That will end that episode there. If you have enjoyed the episode, make sure you click that like button, comment, and subscribe. If you do end up subscribing, make sure you click the notification bell to stay up to date with everything on the channel. But until next time, goodbye.